No!
I am here, lad. And I'm coming for you.
Quickly barricade the gate! Hurry! Load up everything you get your hands on. Stones to the wall! All weapons to the gate!
Clara, what in the hell? What the hell is going on?
Bit of a rude awakening.
Who are they? And where the fuck did they come from?
From the tower crest on their banners, looks like the Prague militia.
Owlets.
Good morning, Captain! Please forgive my abrupt departure without saying goodbye yesterday.
What do you want?
Lord Nebak here would like his castle back. My liege, Sir Otto, wants your head. And I have an account to settle with a certain bastard of Radzig's.
Lord Berghoff! Since when did the Chamberlain of our land ally himself with such filth?
Ever since Jobst and Wenceslas started allying with filth like you, Zizka. Sir Istvan Tod is a master of your craft. He harassed Wenceslas' allies, just as you did King Sigismund's. He did a good job in Zassau, and he would have done so here too, were it not for Hanush's pair of buffoons.
That smug little fucker was in his service the whole time.
But I have to admit, Captain Zizka, that you've been a much bigger thorn in our backsides than we care for. Fortunately, my friend Marquardt just happened to be passing, so... now your tricks won't help you anymore.
The executioner awaits you, Captain. But if you're sensible, we'll spare your companions. Surrender!
Is there anywhere to sneak out of here?
Even if there were, they wouldn't get far.
No. and I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Lord von Berghoff! Sir Markbart! Lord Nebach! And you treacherous shit! Kiss our arses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
Sorry, my friend. I'm afraid your castle will be needing some repairs.
It'll start soon enough.
Aye. Let's not get on our knees just yet.
If we have a chance. Not a big one.
Michael, you deal with the shooters.
Don't worry, we'll hold it.
I'll be on the gate, but if they storm us...
All right, I need...
God hear our prayer.
So, shoot those ones carrying the ladders! Come on, good! By the helmets, don't worry about those ladders now! Repel the ladders! To the car! Yeah! Don't things again!
Hurry! Hurry!
Forward! Keep going! Don't stop!
What's that coming?
For St. Clement!
Charge!
Henry!
Hey, Henry!
Don't worry!
Fuck you!
I'm gonna shoot you!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp! You scum!
I'll shoot you an extra asshole!
Watch out! I can't aim!
Now you're mine, you bastard!
I'm gonna stick you like the thing you are!
You die!
I'll kill you!
Fuck you! Now you're mine, you bastard! Shoot you, an extra asshole! I'll shoot your head off!
I'll be right with you.
It's bad.
What's wrong?
Aye, and we're holding the battlements on the town. Our boys are getting hammered.
I understand.
You to pieces! We'll kick your asses!
I got him.
Bash him on the head!
Send my greetings to the devil. Get him.
That will work on me! Good!
Watch out. Get a shot in.
No mercy!
They got what they wanted.
Ah, I hope so. Something's happening.
Oh, suck.
As soon as...
For the cross!
Beat them back. They mustn't get to the gate.
Nicely! We'll take your asses!
Come on, man.
I said...
Don't expect any absolution from this prick.
We've got to fall back!
Everyone back to the tower!
Now!
Hooray! There's more coming!
Fuck! We're done for.
Bollocks. They won't get into the tower easily. Now, Parley, you'll see.
Fall back! Everyone, away from the tower!
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
What the fuck is that?
Get ready!
Pater Noster, Quies in Keelis.
Time!
Et debiti nobis debita nostra sicut.
Take cover!
Et nos dimitimus debitoribus nostris.
Everyone away from the wall.
Et ne nos inducas in tentationem. But deliver us from evil.
I told you we should have made a run for it. Aye. We should have taken off. At least then we wouldn't have to listen to your blathering.
Yeah, the last time I ran away, I lost everything. We're never gonna do that again.
Well, that's just what I'm afraid of, Henry. Honor's a splendid thing.
You won't be much use to anyone as a corpse.
The great thing about corpses is that they keep their mouths shut. They're not dead yet. Well,
If it hadn't been for that diabolical invention, we'd have stood a chance.
Show some respect, priest. Sir Otto christened this little beauty himself. He named it Finger of God. Whoever it points at, poof!
Stop! Halt! Pull up!
What is it, sir?
The Padway's here, Istvan. I need someone to keep watch on Trotsky while I'm with the king. Take the captives with you, and get what you can out of them. We need to know what the Jobst and the Leipa lords are plotting.
With the greatest pleasure, sir.
Don't spare them. And when they sing, send me a message with what you found out. But the young lord of Bjergstein will be coming along with me. He's too valuable a commodity. He'll come in handy as a hostage, if Hanush tries any tricks. And here are the orders from King Sigismund, so you know what to question them about, and where to find us. And I'm counting on you to keep my castle in one piece until I return.
Rest assured, my lord.
Good. Forwards!
Listen to him, Ernest. Like a child of the night. Beautiful music, isn't it?
Go to hell!
But now the fun's over. I don't have all night to deal with you. I have 2 more guests to attend to.
Sleep.
Oh, I've had a couple of hard, nerve-wracking days. And what's more, I have this wonderful entertainment before...
I hope you do.
You'd do better to say... The powerful lords invoke hell to keep simpletons like you. What's the penance for such blasphemy, priest? How many...
Your penance will be to
But now back to work.
Sir.
Excellent.
Leave the captain alone.
Would you look at that?
I said...
Sir Istvan told you to shut up.
It's time to start singing, Captain. Where are Jobst of Luxembourg?
Why do you think?
Turncoat. Now, don't tell. But I'm afraid Jobst... Where is he?
Kiss.
Seems so. We'll see how you're...
I'll kill you. And your Eric will have to watch.
I'll pretend... I'll repeat the question.
I don't know anything.
Don't take me...
I don't. But you're not what you're pretending to be either. I keep thinking... Why is he doing it? What's about... You pretend to be cruel. But you take good care of Eric. Someone must have really hurt you. Am I right?
Hear that? He's concerned. Listen, you bastard.
The reason I'm interested is it might come in handy when I'm torturing Eric.
You're only making things worse for yourself. Let's try this again. Jobst and Liechtenstein. Where are they? Why did they meet with...
I don't know anything.
You think you can wriggle out of this so easily and that I'll kill you without... I honestly don't understand. On account of your...
I told...
You told... So, you're...
All right.
That...
Jobst has a big problem. Only Sigismund isn't paying. So now he's acting like he's working for a good cause. And the Liechtensteiners are the same. They lent money. Only if Wenceslas loses a...
That's all very well. Well, had enough... Is it worth suffering? Do you think letting yourself... Now listen up. Then you'll be able to...
I can't tell you anything, because I don't know anything. The lords don't give a shit about me. No one discussed with me why we were coming here. Radzig doesn't talk politics with me. Does von Burgov confide in you about his plans? when he gives you orders.
Was that a rhetorical question, or are you actually asking? If you are, then yes, he does confide in me. Fancy that. This is the last time I'll ask.
And I'm... Ah! Ah!
You had your chance to speak. Normally, I'd have a bit more fun with you, but I don't have the time. So I'll gut someone else
Right now.
right
As you will. No! Stop it! Don't do it!
What is it, priest? Is there something...
Godwin, no! Shut up!
Tell me then. What's on your mind?
From what I understood, Yobs is looking for allies so he can take on...
That's not really news.
That's all I know.
Well, I'll be. He sent... This might surprise you, but I believe you. Well then, see? All you had to do... Now rest up. You'll... Well, that's that. Find Eric for me. He's going on a little trip.
Does running for it still seem like a bad idea to you?
The worst of it is that we betrayed the others. And now they'll get the same as us.
Don't feel so bad about it, lad. Everyone breaks under torture. It's only a matter of time.
Hey. Can you hear that?
Hallelujah. I'm as thirsty as a fish.
About time, Catherine. What took you so long?
You can hang around here a bit longer if you like.
Wait. You?
Did you work that up?
And that's why you killed that man by the pond?
I wouldn't let anyone put their filthy hands on my most loyal sister-in-arms, would I?
So you did
You think I'd forget someone who saved my life? You behaved like an utter madman who's tired of life.
I'm not tired of life.
Like I said, are you alright?
I'll live.
What about you two?
Better than I
He didn't pay up. We haven't met.
Catherine,
Get out of here.
I've thought of that. There's a secret. That's right.
Good. Thank Christ.
Don't count your... There's an iron gate at the start of the passage.
And right now, Sacra, where can we...
In his chambers at the top of the Crone Tower.
Getting hold of the...
And our things. How many?
That's here in the up. Besides,
I'll take care of Istvan.
Sure. Someone has...
Don't worry. Oh,
That's just... He's the two of us. Don't take this the wrong way, Godwin. What's more... Have you forgotten? Don't worry. Someone who can hack me in the face won't have it. All right, be careful.
it's not... All right. And you got... It's just... He may be lower than vermin.
I don't think the poor robbing the dead... Aye.
wait, Henry.
Thanks.
I'll take care of...
Et lux perpetua lucia
hold
te,
still.
requiescat in pace. Amen.
Oh! It's not so terrible.
Oh? The last time you got this kind of a thrashing was near Budweiser.
You're exaggerating.
Sorry. I forgot the great Jan Shishka always has to be... Father is not caring whether he lives or dies.
Mistress mine, your lips like red wine. I'll drink your love until I die, my red wine.
What's that?
Ride the horse into the ground if you like. You'll pass through Senate. That belongs to the Rosenbergs, and they'll give you a fresh one. Here's a report for von Berghoff. I almost felt sorry for Radzig's bastard. But we got what we want. The main thing is, find Job's spy, Liechtenstein.
What's the matter? You worried about me?
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
You've grown into a very capable young man. But you still have to learn to fight for your place in the sun. Nobody will hand anything on a platter to men like you and me.
I won't forget that.
Farewell.
Farewell, dear boy.
What? What? I met the chief. We're gonna be on guard here all night. What? Why? I reckon there is... Man had some bad encounter without getting...
Give over. Just one more sip. Christ almighty. Come on. There'll be trouble.
nothing here. Nothing. There's nothing. Here. Ink. This must be the scribe's chamber. It doesn't look like there's anything interesting here. That leaves Istvan's chamber. Doesn't look like there's anything interesting here. That leaves Istvan's chambers.
You just won't give up, will you? You know, I actually like that about you. It reminds me of someone.
I'm not like you.
Indeed. Last time you let me go. That's not my style. And it came back to haunt you. So, what's it gonna be? A fair fight? Or are you finally going to learn?
I'm not like you.
If you think you have a chance.
in. See, I was right. The stronger dog. Fucks the bitches.
I hope the bastard didn't have those keys on him. Better take a look at his chambers upstairs. Istvan's chambers. Maybe I'll get lucky. And Istvan's keys. No sign of the orders. At least I found the most important things. Not for those stupid bloody orders. Christ, there's nothing here. Sign of Sigismund's orders. Maybe Godwin found something. I should go and check up on him.
wanted to take a look around the Lord's chambers. I'm sure he's got some. finally get the fuck out of here.
I think we have everything.
You took our thing.
I did.
We have the orders.
Great. Do you have the keys?
We have the keys.
And also a rather nice sword. I suppose...
Before you lot start exchanging revenge stories.
Here you are. Istvan is dead.
And is it a weight of...
To tell the...
Don't worry. There's a hole in your heart where hatred used to be. You have to fill it with something. Concentrate. Have you forgotten?
I acted like a knight.
So you ignored my... Oh, dear lad. A knight can't... That bastard didn't deserve a fair fight. Well, thank God.
If you've all finished chatting,
Is it far? I'll make...
How should I know? I've never been... There's an old poet. You go first, Henry.
Well, let's go then. In that case... I'd have imagined a secret tunnel would be more like a Minotaur's labyrinth.
Mino who?
The Minotaur was a monster. A man with the head of a bull who lived in a labyrinth. A maze. It's an ancient classical myth. I read it in seminary.
I know a lot of bull-headed men.
Relations with the mythical white bull. By which, I'm not implying the same goes for the character here. Very wise.
And what happened to this Mino bullman?
He was killed by the Athenian Prince Theseus. Though, I have to add, he had quite a bit of help from Princess Ariadne. She gave him a magical thread to help him find his way out of the labyrinth.
Monsters and princesses with magical thread? Oh, must have been an interesting seminary, eh?
I used it to polish my Greek.
I think I can figure out what you were polishing. Over a story where a mythical queen has relations with a bull?
You're a saucy one. But I can assure you, there's a whole different kind of literature in the seminary.
Oh? What kind?
You shut up already. Someone will hear us.
Fresh air at last. Now, if we had a little wine...
They've noticed we're gone. Fuck. How far are your people with the horses?
Young Mika will be waiting half a mile to the south, at an old camp.
Oh. I need to rest. Supposing we take a look at Sigismund's letter.
See what the bastard is plotting.
Oh, good idea.
Here, give me some light. Now, let me see. I, Sigismund of Luxembourg, by the will of God, King of Hungary, Dalmatia, and Bohemia.
Oh, Christ, skip that.
And I therefore call my loyal ally... Sigismund is mustering his allies and their armed forces to Kuttenberg.
What does it mean?
It means that he's lost patience. And he's planning to crush the resistance while he still can.
So, von Burgov and von Aulitz have gone to Kuttenberg?
Yeah. And my friend Hinek of Kunstadt is at Suchtal Fortress, not far from Kuttenberg. And Liechtenstein is in Kuttenberg too. We have to warn them.
And we have to help Capon?
Yeah, but first we must get away from here. Only he can't get far on foot.
I'll bring the horses to the road. You wait here.
But the place is crawling with them.
You go ahead. They'll give up in a while. We'll move further back inside.
When you meet Mika, the password is Falcon. God go with you, lad.
They're killers, armed and dangerous, so watch your back. Let's go.
I'm just getting...
Show your stuff. Show what you're...
Just getting warmed up, you shit!
What? Over here!
Show what you... I'm all yours.
Christ!
Do you buy...
That's right.
What's up?
It was good to see you, my friend.
Are you Mika?
Depends on who's...
I'm Henry. Falcon. The password?
Alright.
We need to take the wagon all the way to the...
We left the wagon. The soldiers are combing the forest. I thought we could sneak out of here.
You don't look...
Listen, my brother and the butcher's hand forgot someone had...
Right, I'll go.
Where it's... Keep heading, go between them. If you pass by, it's another mile. You should come across. We're parked a bit...
Right.
Don't forget to say the password, Falcon.
Right.
Good luck.
I'm with you. have to head up the hill here.
What?
For the cross!
I'm on!
Take that!
Hey! He's here!
Do it! Back!
I should keep going south from here.
Over!
Over here! He's hit!
What's that? You nearly hit me, damn it! I've been waiting for you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Vulcan.
Catherine sent me. Things got a bit complicated.
Carry straight on to Yichin. The merchant road will take you right to Kuttenberg.
What, you're not coming with us?
No. I have to go back to Razik and Hanush and tell them what's being planned and what happened to Lord Capen. Like, it's high time you got going. Watch out for yourselves. Especially you, Henry. I don't have to come back and look for your body again.
I'll do my best.
Look, if you find yourself stuck, look for Sir Odorin of Rabosh and give him this ring. He'll help you, even if he's not too happy about it.
Godspeed!
So, we finally got him. How does it feel?
I said, how does it feel? Do you really think you could get rid of me? No, no, dear boy. You and I still have a lot of work to do.
Henry? Are you hurt? You fell asleep. Are you all right?
Is it much further?
We'll reach Sukdal shortly, if those woodcutters by the forest weren't making it up. They looked pretty frightened.
Well, are you surprised? The captain here looks like the one-eyed demon of vengeance. I'd take to my heels myself.
Aye, us Cyclopses are good at frightening women and children. I could do without that gift.
Your eye will get better with time. You're lucky you didn't lose it altogether.
That remains to be seen.
Or not seen.
Anyway, it's not my eye that did it. Sigismund is riding roughshod over the country, so the people are cautious. I can't blame them.
If it was only Sigismund. The devil is just as bad.
I thought we'd sorted all this out. He's no saint, not by any means. But he is an ally of the king. And my friend.
Who is?
The dry devil.
Lord Hinek of Kunstadt, Burgrave of Znojmo Castle. A great warrior, and at this moment a guest of the Lord of Sukdal.
He's a drunkard, and a dangerous, violent man.
I'll watch him, don't you worry.
You always say that, and there's always trouble. How do you propose to watch a fella like that? He's mad.
Can you give it a rest? I don't need you insulting him before I get a word in.
Great. So I'm to keep my mouth shut, eh?
Say what you like. Just don't go bugging the devil.
Ain't gonna see ya. He's got an important visit.
That's all I'm asking.
What is this Sukdal place we're heading to?
The fortress of Lord Pisek, Mint Master to King Wenceslas himself.
My word! And will a man of his stature see us?
We'll find out soon enough. But I hope Dry Devil vouches for us.
And what's your plan after that? We have to save Sir Hans.
Don't worry, we'll get to that, if it's not too late.
Hopefully it won't be. He's a noble, so they'll ransom him.
I don't know. His uncle has a reputation for being a pinch purse. You know him, Henry?
Yeah. Well, I don't know where you heard that from. He was always kind to me.
Oh, but that's all by the by anyway. I intend to wage war, not parley. And if I know Dry Devil, he's of the same mind.
Won't it be dangerous for Sir Hans?
It will, and for us too. But I'm sure Lord Capon is expecting that. He rode to Trotsky as a messenger to von Berghoff. I reckon he must...
Long last.
What's this? The gate's wide open.
Watered, fed, saddled, first thing. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Greetings. What's your business here?
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ, sir. I expect you're Peter Pisek. I am Jan Žižka of Trocnov. I have an important message for your guest, Hinek of Kunstadt. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil?
Well now, Captain Žižka. And young Henry.
Margaret Jobs.
Sir.
I'm afraid your friend Hinek is no longer here. But I'd love to know what brought you two together. But also, what the hell happened to you?
Well, sir...
Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow. Sir Peter, please, take care of our guests.
Yes, sir.
Let's go!
He's all we needed.
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
You have a very fine fortress, my lord.
I'm glad you... sir.
You don't?
To be honest, I'd much prefer to go back to Kuttenberg. Life in a fortress isn't ideal for a man.
Oh,
you poop. My experience.
And with your fortune.
That gets worryingly smaller every day, Lord Trotsnov.
Hardly surprising if you're putting up the Margrave here.
No, that's more down to... Hungarian cousin, if you get my meaning.
God in heaven, you're
Perfectly,
seeing
my
this.
lord.
I saw that firm hand of yours with my own eyes. Some bastards burned down a farm near Nimble. Yes, who was it? I don't know. But it wasn't some rabble.
Where are the I bought when you lovely
G'day. G'day.
Greetings.
I beg your pardon. I'm asking.
If it's mercenary work you're interested in, you'll have...
I beg your pardon. I'm asking.
If it's
How are you?
all the better for being greeted so respectfully. He's terribly jealous and he could have you whipped.
You wouldn't have...
I don't...
What?
A respectable woman doesn't talk... God be with you.
See you soon.
I apologize.
Look what I have for you.
Careful.
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friend.
The journey wasn't so bad.
Where are you coming from, anyway?
From...
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
We were in a castle cellar, talking to an old acquaintance.
My God, how did that happen?
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Sokol of...
Absolutely.
Actually, it was pretty...
Well, more like a small...
And we nearly got von Berghoff.
And what prevented you from completing that?
Markvart von Aulis.
I know that name. He's the commander of the Prague militia.
Exactly.
But why would the Prague...
But they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trotsky, but here. They just stopped off.
Here?
Not just here, but...
And that's also one of the reasons. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience, so he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von...
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supply. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Bring that red from Burgundy.
You might...
I'll gladly...
It seems we both have the same...
Well, where do you know him from?
I don't really know.
Yes, I...
Yeah, and Catherine...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's...
Well, we only met once, in fact.
Anyway, as I said, one of the reasons we came here is... Where is it?
Well...
Was here?
Where did he go?
I couldn't say.
That's quite normal for him.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. When he met Hinek, he was somewhat disturbed.
Disturbed?
Well, let's say, after... I'm sure if you're interested in...
What do you think about all of this, sir?
What kind of question is that?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Henry here sometimes...
That's all right. To be frank, we all know that King Wenceslas isn't the great, but that is the way of the world. History is full of kings who did... The blood running in their veins is more important than what's in their heads. In my opinion, kingship is above all a guarantee of divine peace. But
what if the sovereign is truly bad?
I'll put it this way.
Least of all bad.
What was Dry Devil?
Waging war, if you can call it that. He ambushed 3 of Sigismund's... It made me a little nervous. In the end...
So?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you. But I hope until then...
Just an offer. So you'd let us leave if we wanted to?
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look up...
Who's secure?
Good question.
So be it.
Sir, and we also have to warn Jobst his ally.
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Burgau had come here until you told me. And I've heard...
Which is actually good news. If he'd been...
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisek.
It's the least I could do, lad. My fortress is open to all the king's supporters. Even if that...
suppose I ought to get to...
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Yours is right here. Cross that corridor, but first eat your fill. All of you. I told my servant Susanna to prepare baths for you.
Does he get it off to you nearly all the time? And he's always
Greetings to you.
What do you have?
Once
what
old
can you
folks
do?
start getting soft
Maybe
in the
next
head,
time then, sir.
Lord P6.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
You needn't thank me, sir. And now, if you'll allow me...
I'll sort you out nicely.
Any orders, Captain?
Now, I'm not sure how long they'll treat us this...
How are you?
Much better.
What happened at Nebakov?
You're asking me?
No, of course. I only remember...
That must have been really... I'm afraid all I know is when... I'm sorry.
There was this healer...
A girl of your...
Maybe.
Wait. Maybe nobody would hang a young... Oh, sorry. You have to live every... That's all you can...
Do you know if Mike...
I'm afraid I do know.
Did you know him?
Not now.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I can't.
No, that's... What do you think?
He's a real man, but I hope his... Oh, you should be ashamed of...
What do you plan?
What do you think? At least we'd only take up one of Lord P6's beds instead of two. But I'd like to get some rest. And I had...
God bless.
I'm with you. I'm sorry.
So you got your revenge? Father, did it make you feel any better? It did. So what comes next?
Mark von Aulitz is next. Then von Berghoff.
And is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened.
It's what I want.
Are you sure, Henry?
What's happening? Why are you waking me up? You again?
Yes, the Margrave is calling for you, sir. You and the other gent.
You mean Zizka?
I suppose. I don't know what his...
And what about Kath?
That's the good wife who arrived with you? I don't... Before you go, have I been too bold?
No, definitely not. Thank you. Do you need anything else?
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
I'm not a nobleman. You don't have to stand on ceremony with me.
I do, since you're a guest of the Margrave.
That is... yes, of course.
Thank you, sir.
Look what I have for you.
You're in a foul temper today, aren't you? For fuck's sake. Bloody war's all we need. Our fields are ravaged, our barns are empty, all our ale is gone, and the women folk are pissed off. Aye, and Sigismund's loud
Greetings.
I beg you, I'm asking.
If it's mess, you'll God be with you.
What are you here for?
What do you have?
Happy to be of service, sir.
Why wouldn't he? Lord Pisek used to be the King's Mint Master. Hello. The world's I'm just holding a discussion with the captain here about his desolate fortress.
That's not how I'd put it. In the end, as my großvater said, what do you say, lad?
Saying this country needs a firm hand. I saw that firm hand of yours with my own eyes.
Aye. I have to admit, this whole...
I get the feeling you'd run instead of facing...
Leave him be, meine Dame.
Now look here, I was just being polite.
Ach ja?
Do you fancy yourself an...
Komm, Junge. Pulkak, the first to... Ah!
You want to try me?
Excellent, Henry.
Gut gemacht. You have my admiration. You really are good with the sword. I hope my idiots learned a thing or two from you.
You should receive some kind of reward.
And what?
I was rearranging our saddlebags and I've...
Oh.
A hunting crossbow. I was meaning to...
My word. I better go and find Zizka.
I saw Zizka next to the stables. They were...
Do you want to come with us to see...
Not really. I have a feeling...
Why?
A woman's in...
See you soon. Take care. Lovely with you.
What brings you here?
What do you have for...
What can you do? Maybe next time then, sir.
Oh, you pooch.
And this scar? It's strange, crooked, like a letter from a fancy book.
This. I fell off the battlements at Laxenburg Castle.
Lord above! From the walls! And were you conquering or defending that castle, sir?
Well, depends on how you look at it. We were storming a wine cellar, you see.
Ah, I do see. Only maybe you shouldn't go around telling people that, sir. It doesn't sound too heroic.
So what? Heroes like to have a drink too, now and again. I've got loads of scars from real battles anyway. Like here, on my other arm. A groom hit me with a crossbow nearby Jitchin. The boy was nearly 15. Poor fella.
That's how I lost my sweetheart.
Someone shot him?
No, he shot someone else.
Ah, I see.
And what about your eyebrow, sir? It seems a bit crooked. Do you have a scar there too?
Aye. I nearly lost my eye.
Also in battle?
No, I was a lad. I made a bet with some friends that I could run all the way down the Devil's Slope without stopping once. That's what we called this one really steep hill. Once you started down it, you either had to run all the way to the bottom, or tumble all the way there.
And you went tumbling?
I did nothing of the sort. I ran down. But as I was celebrating, prancing about like a deer, I tripped on a root. I landed on my head and cracked it open on a stump. An inch or two off, and I'd have lost that eye.
How are things?
What do you think? I've seen better days.
Yeah, not so great. I'm feeling pretty battered.
Just wait until you've been through...
Nah, don't say that. You still have your strength. A real man of iron.
Damn... rusty one, I'd say. But enough chat. I see Jobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us. I wanted to take Catherine along, too.
She's doing the right thing. And you better run ahead and greet them.
Are you expecting...
I always expect... And the way things are these days...
What about that dry devil of you?
No, nobody... I'm not surprised. He might.
Should I really go and see Job?
So what? You already know him better than I...
All right, but he sent for us...
A bit odd, I suppose. But you must understand.
All right, then. I'll be going.
Greetings.
You wouldn't happen...
You mean that...
So,
What can I... Rory? We're lucky we have...
what's Sir Pete?
Oh, he has a heart.
We're a bit hungry.
That's not possible. Farewell, sir.
I'd like to look.
What are you?
How's it going? What of it?
Was soll ich sagen? After our Lord Aberwarte, you ought to have a word with our huntsman Dobro. See?
A white robe?
Ja. And
what exactly?
Just ask him if there's anything. Oh, yeah. Und das war...
All right. Thanks. I heard...
They are. But they could... Why should...
What?
Dann pass mal auf.
So that Hungarian...
Das trifft... And yet...
I need to top up my supply.
You'd be better off asking the innkeeper Slivka, and that's no...
How do think...
Not really. He's a...
Do you know by chance how...
Wie bitte? And listen closely to what I tell you. Leave Sigismund alone. The wheels of justice...
Did Sigismund...
Oh, yes. As soon as he got here. But my men know what to... Mein Herr Peter, however... had to pay the villagers in the vicinity.
What happened?
They raised measures, and they haven't been here since then. The Teufel.
How do I get to...
Das ist nicht schwer. Or you can also... The smell is...
Where did you...
They've occupied the hill above the main road near Kuttenberg. So when you walk out of the village and look toward Opata, that Hungarian camp is like...
How's it going? What?
If you're...
I beg you, I'm asking.
If it's mercenary, you're... God be with you.
Henry. Where's Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
Bergov had no interest in our message. By the time we finally arrived at Trotsky, he'd already long since made a deal with Sigismund. But of course he didn't tell Sir Hans and me anything. And on top of that, he used us to do his dirty work. Everything went to hell in the end, and we ended up in a dungeon. Or at least I did. They took Lord Capon away. In fact, that's why we're here. We were following von Bergov's trail.
So I've heard. But I'd be interested to know the details. It's been some time since our meeting.
Well, it wasn't the best circumstances to meet Zizka in. We crossed swords. I think it's some Jan Sokol of Lamb. Forgive me, my lord, but how is it possible you don't know? Aren't you all on the same side?
Bear in mind that my dear cousin, His Majesty King Wenceslas, has many supporters, and each of them has their own ideas about how to defend him.
I understand. It seems complicated.
On the contrary, it's all quite simple. If I could get them all together in one banquet hall, give them their fill of wine and venison, they'd come to an agreement on the spot. let's move on. I heard something about a pillory and poaching. What in God's name did you and Sir Hans get up to?
Things went wrong right from the beginning. We were ambushed, and we lost the letter. Lord Capon and I were lucky to get out of it alive. But no one at Trotsky believed that we were messengers.
Von Berghoff refused to aid a nobleman in need. That seems pretty low for a man of his stature.
Well, to be honest, Lord Capon didn't really look much like a nobleman. We were ambushed while bathing in a pond, and then we fled through the woods. So we really looked like a pair of beggars.
Ah, that must have been a peculiar feeling for Lord Capon.
Not only for him, sir. I may be just a bastard, but that doesn't mean I'm used to begging at castle gates dressed in rags.
Believe me, I didn't intend in the least to make such an insinuation. In any case, are you sure there's nothing?
Well, you should probably know that Istvan Toth was working for von Berghoff.
Who's he?
One of Sigismund's cronies. He was causing havoc around Ratai.
Ah, yes. Hanush and Radzig mentioned some such person.
They had to.
Yes. Well, it's actually...
Well, no one let him go this time.
Very good. From what I've heard, he was a bandit and a cutthroat. There should be no dealings with his ilk.
Isn't Zhishka a bandit too, though?
Zhishka is loyal to Wenceslas. So he's no bandit or cutthroat, but a faithful servant. But let's move.
That's all that happened.
Truly. My court messenger and bearer of tidings, both good and bad, John of Liechtenstein, has mysterious... By the way, you tell me.
Well, they asked questions, yes. But I was counting on that, and prepared myself for it.
How did you prepare yourself?
Well, I mainly told them things I was pretty sure von Berghoff already knew. Like that Radzig is a supporter of Wenceslas, that you and I met in Ratai. But I don't think he expected anything more from a simple servant of Lord Capon.
That's true. I must say, Henry, you've pleasantly surprised me. You can keep a cool head. Thank you for the news. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation head...
Sir, that's a generous offer, and I appreciate it. But it's not what I want.
If you wish to stay and help here, I'll be glad, of course. I need...
It's Lord Capon, Your Grace.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon.
But I made a promise.
I understand, but honest, the most sensible course...
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zhishka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
Oh. And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother.
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road. No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa. Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information. Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go!
Stay close. The devil doesn't know you, but he should recognize me, even like this, unless he's too drunk.
What is your plan, anyway? Go from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find him?
That won't be necessary. We just have to visit places where you can get booze.
Oh, so all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to that.
I'm up for that.
Don't get your hopes up. We'll have a beer, listen to the local rumour mill, and if we don't find anything, we'll pay up and move on.
Where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favoured meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable. Of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Inek's not alone.
He has the Devil's Pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
The same thing we did to von Berghoff. But don't worry, it's gonna take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I hope so. And when he's free, then we can step on Sigismund's toes. I'm sure Lord Capon will be happy to help.
In that case, he'd be better off staying in captivity. So, what do you say? Should we speed up?
The road's quiet. The surroundings are pretty. Why rush? At least we won't be so conspicuous.
If you say so.
Shouldn't we speed up? We won't get there before dark like this.
What's the matter? Don't you want to enjoy the scenery?
I changed my mind. We really should pick up the pace.
I hope our journey doesn't prove to be in vain. Keep your hand on your hilt. Around here, you never know what might happen.
Warned you had it coming, you drunk.
Ugh. Hang on. I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a crossing for an alternative, mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Shiska?
You turn on your heel and get going, if you value your life. You might have noticed there's more of us than you.
That can be fixed. Dismount! Here. I hope our journey doesn't prove to... in vain. Keep... Do I have to pull you out of trouble again? I see you're still a drunkard.
It's good to see you too, Shishka. What happened to...
That doesn't matter now.
Huh? Who's that?
You're looking at all that's left of it.
I see we have a lot to talk about.
That we do. Henry?
Hiya, lad. And thanks for the help. You're handy with a sword.
Thanks.
Not that I couldn't handle them myself.
He would be one of the best archers north of the Alps if he wasn't drunk or...
Shouldn't we leave before...
Easy, lad. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just...
There will be plenty of time to get acquainted with the local customs. We're looking for the devil.
Well, when I said we have... This is the innkeeper, Dreadlight.
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day.
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that... And I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some dice winnings.
I did.
Pay him.
All right, then. Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. You didn't have to, but thank you. I'm much obliged. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and...
That's nice of you.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would...
Did you hear Lord Shishka?
Yes, I did, of course.
Who's this devil?
He's an angry, dangerous murderer. Someone you want...
One time, he was besieging a castle, and when they refused to surrender...
I was there. In fact, he kidnapped that hag's grandsons and told her...
Ha!
Is it just you and the devil?
Let's...
What?
Well, I'm alone.
Where's everybody else?
I'd like to know that too.
What? The devil's been
Who captured it?
How should I know?
Shit, Kubianka, you must know who came after you and why.
Well, we botched this job before we could react. They knocked the devil down and pounded on him like a daft fuck. It pisses me off that we had to leave him.
Do you know where they're keeping?
Why? The top.
Fuck.
My words. Otherwise, not even a mouse can get it.
How long has it been since?
I've been sitting here drinking ever since it happened. So, maybe...
A month?
That's the thing. The devil, they want to send us soul. The devil is...
What are they planning to do with it?
The devil's got a fat prize on his head. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp. They'll take him to their...
Who told you that?
When someone... They say the people of...
If they're going to move him, that could be our chance.
He will be watched by a dozen arms.
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men. But other...
I was going to hire some...
More like I know you. But, can you think of anything?
Well...
Have you got some...
Well, not on me.
Maybe.
Maybe. Sure.
What place is...
This narrow gully west of here.
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubianka to get the hand cannons. He may be... Surely.
Great.
Don't dilly-dally. Keep an eye on it. So if I understand correctly, you're not afraid of any dirty work. Or am I wrong?
Well, you're half wrong. If we're going to get our hands dirty, we want to be paid for it.
So hop on, we have to ride.
Why the hell do they call the...